Engineer, CP Train 671, the Mountain Subdivision. Our crew change is completed at field and we're ready to proceed westbound. Mountain Subdivision RTC to CP Train 671. There is an eastbound empties coming off single track and entering field siding 2 right now. You can begin your westbound movement with caution, but ensure he is clear and you have the signal at the west end of field yard. RTC out. Yeah, I need to make sure I put the right amount of water into this loco. Should change the background, shouldn't we? That'll do. Slightly less inappropriate than a Class 319 from the UK. Using the dynamics just to manage the brakes a little bit. I'll have to use aero to get to the end of the yard. Train boy, there's no engineers in the other engines. They're called distributed power units, DPU, and they're remotely controlled from the engineer in the front unit. Yeah, there's the other one coming now. Train bay, I would have thought that the conductor sat in the front. They've got full electronic coverage over what's going on the back, and the rear power unit acts as an end of train device, so they know exactly what's happening on the rear of the train. And if anything separates, then all the brakes will come on anyway, so I can't imagine why they'd need a conductor in the rear loco. Let's have a quick look. There's power unit 3 and there's power unit 4. Hey, Chris M98, thanks for the follow, much appreciated. And welcome to the chat. This train is hauling potash. Not yet, Hot Dog. I haven't had a chance to have a look at messages, but I will try and do that this evening. I appreciate that, train boy. We don't run trains this long over in Europe. Woody, these locos are ES44s, which means they are 4,400 horsepower each. And there are 4 of them on this train. Sapphire, if I remember rightly, yes, it is a GE. Have we got the signal? Yes, we do. We also got a 20-mile-an-hour speed limit. So I got a time limit penalty going through there because, well, since I knew that other train was coming through, I was quite relaxed on my way up to the signal. Perhaps I should have got there as fast as possible and sat and waited on the red. So with the long American trains, North American trains, sorry, it's standard practice to use dynamic brakes because the time taken for actual air brakes to work down the length of the train is substantial, minutes in some cases, and therefore making a short apply and a short release can be time consuming and ineffective. And you can also get to a point where you actually run out of air in the system because it takes quite a long time to recharge a pipes down the length of the train. So it's dynamic brakes to do your brake trimming, and then you use air brakes when you need extra help. And the idea being that going down an incline, you would set the air brakes once. And then you would never touch them again, except maybe to lock another pound on if you need it. Just stick to the dynamics, apply them and release them as you need to. Just because, well, like I said, you can't use the train brakes in the way that you might expect to. We're going down a hill, train boy, so I'm not sure we're going to be doing much power driving on this one. Train boy, why are they so long? I can only assume it's because they've got such long distances to travel. Who wants to do that with lots of trains? You might as well hook a whole load of wagons together and do it all in one journey. I mean, now that the distributed power units are able to actually support managing long trains round curves and different gradients and so forth, it's a lot easier for modern trains to actually do that, whereas previously they weren't able to. Right, we come up to the 30 limit, so let's give it a bit of juice. Realised I haven't got my lights on. Bad form. Let me do a. I'll make a note of Hatchet or Quarry. Won't get to it tonight, but yes, I will certainly add that to the list for you, ECML. Welcome, Lee, Jaden, and Ben. Where in Canada is this, Daily? This is so if you look up the Kicking Horse Pass line and Rogers Pass line, look up the spiral tunnels. The place we've just started from is at the bottom of the spiral tunnels, a place called Field. Cheers, train boy. See you later. Hey VP Woodsy, welcome to the channel. Hot dog, I will make a note of that. You want a American passenger train. Okay. I will make a note of that on the list. Hey, welcome Jay Bizzle. trying to run the speed probably a bit too close to the actual limit, because I will need to try and get some time back. The our ETA says that we're currently running about 90 seconds slow. Need to really get that down within 60. Yes, Jesse, the ES44s do look nice, and I particularly like the red livery that Canadian Pacific put on them. It's unusual. It makes a change from yellow and orange. I'll be putting you in the siding at Ottertail for a meet with Westbound Train 100. Be prepared to stop at the west end of Ottertail siding and be governed by signal clearance to proceed after Train 100 clears. Okay, fair enough. Jesse, yes, so you can run anywhere, any route in the winter, and you'll get snow. Welcome back, Sir Carlos. Spotted that 25 limit that snuck up. That's better. Good night, Daly. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for the follow there, guys. Mega Steve and someone else didn't. I can't remember their name. I apologise. See you later, Mama 2. RWLZ lead. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Cheers, Sapphire. Thanks for joining. Cheers, Lee. Thanks for the follow. There's the outside, Canadian Pacific ES44. Oh, I actually got a positive score still. Huh. I wasn't expecting that. Welcome, Callum and Budgie. How are we doing here? So we're coming into, we're being looped at the moment because there's a train coming in the other direction. So we just need to get the entirety of our train into this loop. I'm going to kill those dynamic brakes and let the speed come back up to the speed limit. So there's 5 timed sections, must be about 200 points each, which means that we're currently running just slightly behind, given the target for now would be about 400 points. Which means there's still 600 points to grab. So 877 is my theoretical maximum score. So no gold, probably no silver actually, because I'm going to be late on going now. See if we can get at least 500 points. I've just looked up and seen Dark said exactly the same thing on the chat. Nice one. Somewhere down here. Oh, welcome the Muffin Man. So somewhere down here there's a signal. Not for a while by the looks of it. Oh, check out that speed. We'll get a little speeding penalty come up now. Now soon put paid to that. Welcome back, Mickey. Cheers, David. I don't hold out much hope. Well, it's not pulling it dark, it's just trying to hold it back at the moment. Then again, you can imagine all of this weight flattening a little 062. Welcome back, Nick. That would be the other train that's meant to go past me right here. Which is typical with Canadian loops. They're very, very long. Right, we've got to stop. Welcome Alex and Woody TV back again. Unfortunately, I've got to stop here because the timetable says so. So we're probably going to get a negative score now, though. Running very late. Come on. Oh, I've got a positive score. Let's get moving. Welcome, John T. Scotland. Yeah, I must admit, I do like my my Virgin Media 150 meg Woody. Hot dog. The scenario had a stop at instruction, so I had to stop there. I think they were expecting that I would get there before it changed to green, and the stop at instruction would be finished by the time that it went green. So the fact that I arrived a bit late meant that that sequence didn't quite play out the way I think it was intended. But the good news is we're only running 36 seconds behind schedule at this point, so if I can keep it up close to the speed limit, then there's a good chance we might get a decent next score. We've got 2 more to go, maximum of 400 points. No, it was Diet Pepsi, Jamie. I love how the consists rock about since TS 2012. Welcome Okonomi and Pateric. Peter, IK. Oh, we're in a 30. Let's get up to the 30. Yeah, I've done that before, Ricky. In fact, I've done it on some of the streams. I did it on the Game of Gnomes when we did the trial for where I showed off the first scenario, and got to the bit where we had the hardest hill to climb, and switched the engine off instead of throttling up. Oh dear! So now we're running a minute late. Cheers, Moose. Woodhead Steam scenario. Ooh, that's an interesting choice. Yeah, it was good. The Game of Gnomes is it's an excellent little product, and the scenarios are great fun. I do like the Christmas bit of silliness. Just reminds us that we don't have to be serious all the time. Also lets us really stretch what the capabilities of the engine are actually of the game, and do some funky stuff that we just wouldn't get to do normally because it's not how the real world works. Like having gnomes teleport around. Well, you certainly should, Woody, because I think you'll find those stations are pretty accurate. I remember the guys going out on numerous photo recon missions. Now we're back to 47 seconds behind schedule. Excellent. Welcome, it's Yota and Cakewalk-san. By the way, one thing that I've seen, I saw come up on the various community forums once the Canadian Mountain Passes was released, was some people commenting that tracks were floating in the air and verges and viaducts, some of them were missing. In case you aren't aware of that, it's because of the scenery detail level. If you turn it all the way up, then they all come back. It's just that some of them were placed with the wrong scenery detail level setting. Hot Dog, not a clue at this point. I'll redirect you to the Dovetail Facebook for any news on future releases. Hey there, XL Hunter, welcome. Happy New Year. Four miles to Lincoil Siding. Sounds awesome, Ricky. No, I must admit I've not been there, Pete Burr. Callum, did you see the preview for it last night? Welcome, train conductor, as well. Speeds notice was just creeping up there, so I'm just kicking it back a bit. I'm going to have to put you in the hole again at Lincoil Siding, pull your train to the west end of the siding and stop at Lincoil Siding West, RTC out. Oh, I'm second fiddle to everybody today. Careful, Hot Dog, careful. Thanks for the follow. Train conductor, that was it. I missed the name as it popped up. Thanks for the follow, train conductor. Welcome back, hunters. I had hot dogs for dinner at Sam's. Welcome, new image. Oh, God, that's really interesting. I'm just a catch up on my hot dog sort of person. Maybe onions. Don't like mustard, but onions and barbecue sauce. Now there you go. That man's having a barbecue. I'm coming. Oh, check this out. We're slightly ahead of schedule. Cheers, Ricky. See you later. Now, is this the sharp right turn? Yes, it is. Big sharp right turn, and then we're going to go into here, and then it looks like we're going to actually get stopped for the end of the scenario here. Sorry, Pete. That'd be awesome, Ricky. Try and use lots of different DLC, because it's really good to see lots of different variety and more authentic scenarios with the real trains and liveries mixed and matched against the packs. I always enjoy that kind of scenario. I think it'd be good for people to see what the sim is actually capable of with the when you've got more different bits and pieces. Good morning, Jan. Just got it into the 20 in time. Yay! Is that a bear over there? That's a bear. Hey there, Jan. Thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Yeah, I think I could agree with the consensus on not talking about food. It's not a good thing. Everyone's getting hungry. Currently running about a minute 10 seconds ahead of schedule for this stop at the end of the siding, so try and take it easy, not make a mess of it. Hey Ultimate, we're actually just coming to the end. We started out a field. This is the Potash Westbound scenario from Canadian Mountain Passes. So we started out a field and we're just about to get checked at a signal at Lianquo. Of course, just as I start to think about needing to stop, it goes to become a downhill. taking a gamble that the brakes will recharge in time for me to reapply them here. Come on! Put some power on the loco and drag it into the stop marker. So we're in the stop marker. We can stop the train now. You know, there's a good chance here I could get another 200 points, get 819 and a silver medal. I won't be too upset about that. Oh yes. Well done, considering the heavy train and challenging weather conditions. That was a good run. I think so too. We'll be holding here for a time, so take a deserved break. Scenario complete. Silver and an itch. Oh, here we go. Braking expert. There you go. Right, so that's that one. Now I did think that I don't think I can do the scenario I originally had planned because that will take too long. However, I think there's something else I can do. Just a short one, just to take us up to midnight or thereabouts. Let me switch back to this and go and have a look. See.